All right, it's time for a best sale of the week video because I had another $100 sale, 107.63 cents. This was actually an auction. As you can see, received 12 bids. Ran it, I believe, 5 days, right? Swarovski, 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 days on that. This is something that when we went to the sale, you thought it was priced $15. It was actually priced $10. When you saw it, you did not have to check it. You did not have to do any research or anything like that because you knew exactly what it was.
I had already had one before.
You didn't have this particular one, but you did have one.
I had a different year.
And the one that we had also did as well?
Yeah, it sold for over 100.
Do we see these very often? No, right?
No.
Now, there's
what happened was they had a cabinet, and it was full of like nice Christopher Radko like ornaments and stuff like that.
Which do well.
And they do well, but they had a mark like $20.
They do like $35 or so, right?
They might do more.
Okay.
But my phone wasn't working in the house, and I really didn't have the temperament to look each and every one up.
They were actually very expensive at this sale, but we did well. We found a few good things.
But this box, being the navy blue that it is, it was like in the back on a bottom shelf.
Yeah.
And I think people just didn't see it because we got there late.
Didn't we go to another sale where they had these Swarovski crystal ornaments, and you were like, "Ooh, I want to get there to buy them," and then they were like priced at like $100.
No, you're thinking about the heron things.
No, there was another sale where there were some kind of ornaments or something. I don't know. I thought they were the Swarovski because we've had this. Okay, all right.
Because they have the same ornaments in like a square box.
Yes.
But I think with
those
like a little plastic window that you could see inside. But I think they're smaller and not.
So they don't do as well.
The ones in the triangular box do better.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to show you pictures so they can see what they look like.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get that to be better. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so this is something that you just knew. We did well at that same sale, too. We got the belt buckle, which did not sell, right? Was that sale?
I listed it for 400.
Yeah, well, we're just going to let it sit, you know. If it doesn't sell... then
somebody sold one of his belt buckles for $1,200.
Yes, not the one we have.
So, actually, the one I have has more brass, more work.
What the artist's name is?
Yerman.
David Yerman. We learned something about him.
Well, because he's still making jewelry.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it could be him because this was an old piece.
Yeah.
But this is from, I guess, back in the day. Maybe he worked for
Brutalism became popular.
This was 1969, 1970.
Yeah, okay.
That it was.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Because people have listed his belt buckles 1969, 1970. So.
Okay, yeah. So I guess there was a period where he's just making belt buckles. I don't know what he did before, but I do know what he did after. I mean, he's a QV. I mean, I know him as a QVC guy, right?
Silver and gold jewelry right now.
Yeah. I mean, he's high end, but I know him from QVC.
He's high end, and there's another dealer who's always telling me how, I found David Yerman earrings.
Yeah. But anyway, if you do see these,
I've never seen them though.
What would you pay for this at most now? Would you pay $30 for one of these?
$25, $30. Yeah.
Okay, so there you go.
Because for all I know, there's certain years that won't sell for that.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd be safe at 25 or 30.
I would assume the older they are, like the closest to like the first issue would be worth more.
Yeah.
And as you got closer to now,
yeah.
I don't know if I looked up how much I should have looked up how much like a 2020 Swarovski crystal is going to be this year.
I mean, like you said, you weren't able to look it up, but at $10 you knew you were safe, so that was not a problem at all. So just an interesting item that you don't find very often, but when you do, and not everything Swarovski sells for tons of money. You know, I mean, it's popular. And my advice, if you actually get jewelry or something that has the Swarovski swan, do say signed Swarovski swan jewelry, because everybody says Swarovski. If you do a search with signed Swarovski, maybe you get thousands of listings that show up. But if you do just plain old Swarovskis, Swarovski, it's like tens of thousands. All right, since I'm here, I might as well show some other sales. There's one thing that I did not sell that would have been the best sale of the week, right? That I didn't sell it personally. Someone sold it for me. It was a doll. We did very well on it. It was a Francie doll. I talked about it in a different video, though, but we did over $1,000, so that was great. Maybe I can show you a picture of that if I have one, but I don't know. I don't really have it. I didn't list it. All right, let me just go through what we've sold. No, we must have just sold this. Vintage Southwestern Sterling Silver.
It's a little pin. It's a little tiny pin.
Let me see. Let me get the quarter shot. It's a little bit bigger than a quarter. It's not wider than a quarter, but it's a little longer than a quarter. So $24.99. I think that's a reasonable price. You know, I think whoever got it didn't overpay. I think that's pretty good. You know. All right, let's go back here. Here's a perfume I sold. Pavlova, Paris, 1922. It's not really from 1922. That's just the date they put on it. Nothing much I can tell you about this. It's just a weird brand that you probably don't see very much, and it went for $30. Don't know what I paid for it. Actually, let me see how long I had this on. That's something that's interesting sometimes, just to see how long, if I had it on for a short while or if I had it on for a long while. About 2 years. A little more than 2 years. Okay. Let's just keep going. Here's a nice Chinese closet enamel and bovine bead necklace. $50 starting price. One bid. And it wasn't pristine. It had some nicks in the cloisonne. All right. Let's see what else we got.
I got that from that sale too.
Yep, that was from the sale. They just passed that. That was the thing I saw. I immediately saw that and I was like, oh yeah, you'll like that. And then I saw the belt buckle and I was like, oh yeah, she'll probably like that too. But then I ran. I didn't really run, but I went and I found you and I was like, Marie, you got to go look in this room. And you're like, okay. And I said, it's up some stairs. You're like, oh, I don't want to go upstairs. I was like, no, you need to see this. So, all right, here we go. Oh, we also got this from the sale. I guess you just listed all the same time, and these are the things that sell, right? Mm-hmm. You found these.
Whatever. When I get new stuff, I'm trying to just put it on and get it out of the way.
As am I. I'm trying to bring stuff in and say, this goes here, this goes there, this goes there, and whatever.
Those are Villeroy and Bosch. They're knife rests.
And you paid about $1 a piece for them?
I got 10 of them.
For $11.
I paid $11.
Yeah, so about $1 a piece.
I paid $1.10 for each one.
Auction item.
Replacements sells them for $17.99 each.
Let me see if I can get a close-up photo of what they. But they are desirable. Let me do that. People do like them, and they do sell, right?
All the ones Villeroy and Bosch stuff sells, and this is like an odd, thing. It's a knife rest. It's to keep your tablecloth clean. When you're having a dinner party, you put them by people's plate.
Here's something that we sold for a really good price, I believe. And I think the person who bought these could probably restring them or add beads and make.
Good luck, because the holes are
They're coral necklaces. There's 3 different. There's 2 that are that pink salmon color, and one that's I guess.
They call it angel skin.
Angel skin, coral. Here, I'll just show the close-up shot so you can see what they look like. Only $40. So that's a little less than $15 a piece.
Well, the one all the way on the left was like a branch. I think it was a branch coral one, but a lot of the branches had broke.
Yeah.
But I thought maybe somebody might still want it.
I personally think that what they'll do is they'll cut the necklaces, restring them, and add different beads, or make them into bracelets or shorter or something.
Well, the one that was in the middle, that was an antique one. That was an old, an Art Deco one.
Yeah, that was definitely old.
That was an old.
I don't like these branchy ones though, but I guess some people do. I just think it's like if someone smacks you in the neck, say you're being annoying and I smack you in the neck, right?
Excuse me?
When you're annoying, how I smack you in the neck.
Yeah. Don't ever fall asleep again.
Yeah, whatever.
One time. Try it.
But actually, if something hit you in the neck, it would be scratches and stabs and stuff like that. You got to be brave to wear that. In my opinion. All right, let's keep going.
It's not a choker.
No, but if I'm telling you, if you got kind of hit in the neck,
the ones usually on the back don't have branches.
And don't you think we'd be scratching your neck all the time? Here's an interesting bow that doesn't look like anything. When I bought, how long did I have this one? 2020, not that long. June 2020. That's it. Wow, I thought I had that much longer than that. Penelope, like pit stop. Were a Seagrass signed Artgrass bow, limited edition, 2011 500. Let me just do the picture. It's just a nice bow. They call it the Seagrass pattern, and it is signed on the bottom. I know I didn't pay much for this. Here's the signature. Let me do it. Yeah, there's a close-up of the signature. I know I didn't pay much for this. So, just a nice piece of contemporary signed art glass. that sold for $75.99. Let's keep going. I'll go to whatever my last best sale of the week is. Armored Core 2 PlayStation video game. BS games are selling on eBay right now. Not necessarily for a lot of money, but they are sellable. As you can see, I listed this a couple of weeks ago, August 2, 2020. Wow, not even a couple, well, almost a couple of weeks ago. $9.99. Am I getting rich off of it? No. Was I able to sell it at the flea market? No. It would have been a throw-in game, so at least I'm ahead of the game a few dollars. I know I had this on for a little while. Let's see. No, not that long. April. This was an almost empty bottle. If you find this, Monsieur, what do you say, Monsieur? Monsieur. Monsieur. No, isn't it Monsieur? Monsieur?
Yeah, for stupid Americans.
Come on, hit me again with it. Monsieur. 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 Okay, so anyway, Hobegant. Monsieur Hobegant. Musk Men's Cologne, Splash, 2 ounces. Almost empty, 10 to 15% left. I still got $15 for it. Normally these are about $50 if they're more full. You know, so like $50, $60, something like that. Here's another PlayStation 2. I've been listening a lot of just PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 games because I have tons of them, and this is finally my chance to sell them, and I'm very excited about that. Dead to Rights PlayStation 2 game, whopping $7, unsellable at the flea markets, and it's actually a fun game. There is a rise in interest in the PS2 console, although it's not really selling for a lot of money. All right, let me keep going. Here's a Robert Lee Morris Soho Silver. This was a pretty necklace, but not one of the more valuable ones. $25. There it is. And how long was it on for? Not very long. August 8, 2020, which means you ran it to auction, didn't sell, and then it sold. It sold. Buy it now, I guess. Yes, buy it now. That's what it says right there. Bionicle Heroes PlayStation 2 PS2 video game tested. $8. Prince of Persia Warrior Within PlayStation 2 PS2 $7. Did I show this? It's a little African carved bovine bone young girl sculpture. When we listed this was an auction. We immediately had someone contact us wanting to know if they could buy it now. We did sort of at what, $50? $50.
I got what I started it at.
They wanted to know. No, you got $66.99, 3 bids.
Oh.
Yeah, so we did a little better than whatever. A nice piece, well done, not amazingly done. About, I don't know, 3 inches tall, something like that. Smaller piece.
Yeah, it's small.
Yeah. Other than that, we just got lucky and sold it. All right, let's see. Oh, here's some Cinnabar earrings. I know you had these for a while, but if someone has a Cinnabar necklace, right, and they want some matching Cinnabar earrings, and you can see there's actually like enameling in there too. So it's Cinnabar enameling. I put it on sale apparently. So from $25, $19.99. How long did I have it on? About a year. Still, $20 for a pair of earrings. What can we sell those for at the flea market for, Marie? What would we sell them for the flea market?
I'm lucky if I get $8, $10
exactly.
for earrings at the flea market.
Another PS2 game, God of War 2, PlayStation 2, tested, $9. Lot of 2 Boyd's Bears. You know what? A lot of the Boyd's Bears don't sell, but these little treehouse ones do well. I mean, they do sell and they don't sell, but they like the treehouse ones for some reason. They're actually pretty small. Sometimes they come on stands. They can be more pricey than the regular ones. Oh, here's that handmade multicolored glass seed bead necklace. This we had on for less than a year. It would probably be about 7 months now, because you listed it in January. $29.99. It's actually you don't see these belts very often, right? We tried to show it, you know. Normally you see necklaces, right? Is that the first belt we've had like that? That seed bead belt?
Yeah.
$30. Not $1 million, but $30.
But it's handmade.
Oh man!
You know, somebody actually.
How could you pay somebody $30 to do that?
Freaking weave that.
Yeah. Ooh, look at this one. The Getaway PlayStation 2 video game tested. $6. Vintage
Anthony
Avon.
sells such high-priced items.
I know. So you know what? I got the range. You know, we could sell from thousands of dollars to dollars of dollars. Vintage Avon, Diane Castman. Out of all the Avon jewelry, is this the only one that sold? Or no? Oh, it is. We bought a bunch of Avon jewelry at the yard sale, and that's the only one that sold. Okay, so no, then something else. Oh, the Christmas tree pin, right? Yeah. So we got $10 for this, and we got like $30 or so for the pin. I wouldn't pay more than $1 or so for most Avon jewelry. So, you know, so that's that.
No, there's some.
The Christmas tree pins.
There is some sterling Avon jewelry.
Yeah, that's different. I said for most.
There's like a skeleton key ring that's sterling silver that you can get like $25, $30.
Yeah, it's not big money.
But there's also designer stuff like Elizabeth Taylor
and
Kenneth J. Lane.
Yep.
And there's another guy, I cannot remember his name right now.
Is he contemporary?
It's a Spanish name, so he must be, Hispanic or from Spain. I don't know.
Okay, I can't think of any Spanish designers off the top of my head right now. So,
but their stuff sells like some of the Elizabeth Taylor stuff sells for like
tens of dollars,
over 100.
Oh, okay, pretty good. A Lego Harry Potter.
Like some kind of goldfish or something. I can't remember what it was.
I guess Kenneth J. Lane did work for a lot of different companies, huh?
Well, Kenneth J. Lane, yeah, and now he sells on QVC his own.
Does QVC still exist?
Yes.
I don't even know. I had no clue, Why would they exist, But I guess they do. Lego, Harry Potter, years 1 to 4.
They're probably doing better now because everybody's stuck at home.
Yeah, I would imagine.
And they're buying stuff.
$9.99. Here's EA Sports Madden FL 2002 GameCube game complete, $4.99. I don't even know what I was thinking. Dirt 2, $14.99. That's a DS game. All-Star Baseball 2004, $7 and that was a GameCube game. Oh, here's the Avon. I don't know if I showed this, but I'm thinking I'm getting to where my last video was. Avon, the Christmas tree pin. Let me just show what these look like. These easily sell for what, $25-$30?
What is that?
The Avon Christmas tree pin.
I sold that for $30.
And they easily sell like $25-$30, right?
Yeah.
And that was an auction item because you see it had 2 bids. It went up from $29.99 to $30.99, right?
Yeah, they were doing 50-cent increments.
50 cent.
Probably.
What a bunch of cheapos. All right, here we go. Vintage Venetian Oh, these look like Millefiori beads.
They are Millefiori beads.
No, that's not what I meant. They look like Murano Millefiori beads, but they were probably made in Africa.
People say Venetian.
So what are you saying?
But they don't say Murano. They say Venetian.
So Venetian style, Millefiori.
African trade beads.
Right, so who made them? Did the Venetian?
I don't know.
Okay, so...
But that's how people list them, so that's how I listed them.
Do you think they traded them to Africa?
Maybe they traded them with Africa, and then Africa uses them to make beads.
Yeah. To make necklaces or something?
To make necklaces, yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Usually they're a chunkier bead.
Yeah.
And the Millefiori is more like stretched out. It's not as... It's not a dainty piece.
Maybe they send them to Glass Kings or something. But the thing is these are made in Africa to look like Murano style.
I don't know if the beads are actually made in Africa or if they're just traded to Africa for stuff.
Okay. Well, anyway, $50 if you see these. Are these contemporary or not?
I think they're mid-century.
Mid-century. Okay, getting away from that. But if you see necklaces like that, that's what they're called. African trade. All right, let's see. Going on another PS2 game, $8. MK2 MDK2 Armageddon. Vintage Ireland. Here's a Celtic Tara pin. Are these signed Tara or?
That one isn't.
Okay, but you knew it was, or you found out it was?
Yeah, I've had it before, and other people. What they do is it comes in a when people go to Ireland, it comes in a box in a clamshell, like a jewelry case.
Okay.
And inside the case, it's marked Tara.
Ah.
Because I've had another piece. I had like a.
Do they always look like that?
A harp. I had a Irish harp in a box that was not marked, but in the box it said Tara.
And they're like enamel Celtic designs.
Yes.
Sterling silver, 925 True Heart pendant. necklace with original back. How long we have that? Not very long. So, we just bought. Yeah, this is something I bought for like what, $2 at a yard sale.
What?
This thing with the heart. A couple of bucks, right?
Yeah, we got it for like no more than $5, I don't think.
Wow, and you got like $40 for it. That's pretty good.
Well,
it's pretty and it's a heart.
Yeah,
right?
and it had its original box and everything.
It wasn't signed or anything by anybody
it's
special.
It's a jeweler. You know, like K Jewelers or...
Oh, Stour, I see. Stour Sterling, got it.
it's a jeweler,
okay.
And...
Yeah, I was wondering, why did it sell for so much, you know? Stour, okay.
I guess at the jewelry store they sell for more. Yeah,
here's a Chloe Eau de Toilette. I think I had this for a long time. $29.99 was the original price, $23. Yeah, I had this for over 4 years. So there it is. It can sell for $25 quicker, I guess, than it could sell for $29. All right, let me keep going because I don't really have a lot of $100 sales going on here. I've been selling a lot, but not big numbers. Here, this is interesting. This is something we've had before. This was an auction item? Yeah. Of Versace. These are made by Versace. Is it Rosenthal Netter or... They're bottle stoppers.
It's just Rosenthal.
And who's the face?
Everybody says it's Medusa, but it doesn't.
It doesn't look like Medusa.
Snake, so
everybody calls it Medusa, but that's what it looks like.
Medusa.
It's Versace Rosenthal. That would be Netter. $37. What are these normally priced at? $50 buy it now usually, something like that. We did ours at auction because we got it for so cheap.
Yeah, I paid $2.
Yeah, we paid like $2. So we're like, let's make it easy, you know. So we decided to start at the really easy sale to sell.
I don't remember what it sold for.
I'd say right here. It sold for $37. Vintage
no,
Harley.
No, I don't. You said what did?
Oh, the other one sold for? This we had for about a year.
You ask me questions. You don't wait for me to answer.
You're a wealth of information, Marie.
You keep talking, then you forget you asked me a question.
You know what it is? Everybody likes your voice.
You know what it is?
They want to hear it from you.
No, they want to hear
They always go like, "How come
you?
Marie doesn't talk in the videos more?"
Because if I'm not talking, it's because I'm really pissed at them.
Or you're not here. I don't know. These are just a bunch of Harley Davidson. Hopefully we didn't pay much for these. We got like $23. No big deal. 7 pins, $23. That averages out about $3 or so a pin. Here's a little Chinese cloisonne enamel flower pill design box. Kind of contemporary. Still got $15 for it. You can probably get these at yard sales for a couple of bucks. They're really small here. There it is next to a quarter. Slightly larger than a quarter. All right, let's see. I'm still looking for that big sale. Here's $50. So that's why I said I don't do a lot of big sales lately. You know, times are tough in the world. Oh, here's an open back, graduated faceted rock crystal choker necklace. Now, this reminded you of a different kind of necklace. It was pools of light or something?
Pools of light.
Yeah.
Because it was so sparkly, like so bright.
And they're usually like spherical.
Those
right?
Those are.
These are faceted, but this was a crystal choker. $50.
1930s probably.
Wow, how long did I have this?
What?
Why do I have shipping charge on it? We normally don't do that. That's weird. All right, whatever.
It was a mistake I did then.
Okay. You probably did like calculated shipping or something like that. All right, blah, 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 blah. Minecraft, PlayStation 3, game $17.99. Vintage Williams Electric Shave. I've had this for a long time. $20. $20. Was it on sale? Nope. $20. I didn't make a lot on it, but let's see. Yeah, over less than 2 years, close to 2 years. I knew I had it for a long time because I had to dig for it. Red Garter. I'm pretty sure I had this for a long time too. New buyer. One feedback. $52.99. This is an unusual perfume. You'll never find it. Jartier. Rouge. I don't know how many people are familiar with that company. $52.99, and I had it for about 2 years. Not a sale item. Full price. Let's see what else we got. Where are all my big sales? I wonder if I haven't made a video like this in a bit. Vintage Art Deco, tested silver, multi semi-stone, precious gem. Let's just see what this looks like. It looks like a small pin pendant. Oh, is this an auction? Yeah, this is an auction. Were you satisfied with what this sell for? That really vintagey pin, that pretty one?
What did it sell for?
Like $25.
I would have liked to have gotten more for that. But
Yeah, it was a nice one, wasn't it?
it wasn't marked.
I know,
But
but
I
it
think it's
tested.
back from the day when they
Yeah,
didn't mark.
the
That's how old it is.
older times, the good old days.
I think it's like
Sorry for yawning. I'm tired.
Like 1900, 1910.
You got 2 of these scarab pins, and you listed them both separately, and was
I
able
sold
to,
them
and
both.
both of them sold to different buyers. Let's just show what these look like, and you got $20 a piece. Were they sterling?
Yes.
And they were hallmarked. It looks like IMA, very small and delicate. Vintage signed IMP, make that 925 sterling silver enamel Egyptian scarab bug stick pin. Wow, this video is long. It's like 25 minutes. That's because I'm like, I haven't got to another $100 item yet. 5. Hold on. Okay, $16. Vintage handmade leather pin. These can sell, not for a lot of money. Listed for less than a year. But this one was kind of cool. It's just a handmade leather pin. If you see these for really cheap and you're happy selling things for tens of dollars, pick them up and listen. Batman Arkham Asylum Game of the Year Edition PlayStation, $7. It's terrible. Here's these teethers. Now, this is a sterling silver teether with a lucite ring, right? And it had a couple of dents and stuff, but we only got like $20 for it. And why? Because you said like they don't sell for much.
It had teeth like it looks like it had been used.
Yeah.
And they had like scratched up the silver metal little bell.
It sold right away, but yeah. Oh. But you said you said they don't sell for much, so that was that. You said, I'm just going to make it cheap.
No, mine didn't sell for much because they had other ones that had like repoussé like designs on them and
I
stuff.
see. Our style
didn't.
Right, okay.
Like, I won't ever buy that again unless I only pay $5.
Okay. My Street PlayStation 2 video game tested, $6. Avon. Most Avon perfumes don't really sell for very much. I bought 10 of these at a yard sale for I think $2 a piece. So I was like, oh, what do I care? $2 a piece. And they do sell for $25.99. I sold 3 to one person, which was great. It kept the cost of shipping down. And I just don't pay much for Avon perfumes, sealed or not. They generally don't sell for very much. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater PlayStation 3. One of the more, well, not very valuable PlayStation 3 games, $10.99. Vintage Vera Newman green and white teal scarf, $12.99. Who cares? Not a big deal. I think I'm getting to where I had a big sale. Because I think I talked about this stuff. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, $8.99. Vintage hand-painted Rochard Limoges. This was a pretty good sale. I think we're almost there, though. I had this for a year. $75. Of course it sold because it's Limoges. But there it is. It's just a little box. Oh, and the flowers weren't damaged. I don't believe. Does it say as is? No. So it's just a little trinket box made by Limoges. Here, let me show the pictures. There, and here's another picture with the hallmark. Paint, Maine, Rochard, Limoges, France. And I don't know if I'm reading that correctly. Maine, I probably am not. I'm butchering French, most likely. $75 though. Pretty small, pretty cool. Here's another. This is probably like, what is it? A Celtic design pin, right? Is this one like a Celtic design pin? Or no?
No.
Not really?
I don't think so.
Well, it's an MMA.
That's a museum.
Yeah, people like Museum of Art pin, so there it is. $30. Most museum MMA pins sell for like $15 to about $30 or so, right?
Yeah, it depends on the pin.
Depends on the pin.
Some sell for more. It depends. Like I said, depends.
Depends on the pin. All right, what are we up to? Let's see. $18.99 vintage silver tone enamel hieratic crest of coat of arm. This is no big deal. I'll just show it anyway. It's just like a nice enamel pin. Here, there. Can you see that? All right. I don't want to spend time on that. $19. Something that you shouldn't pay too much for because it doesn't sell for a lot. Here's a Thai Beanie Baby that we got for free, and it sold for $15. Thai Beanie Babies will ship first class in most instances.
Well, that was a big one.
This one actually was
That
a big
was
one,
like
but it
maybe
did
a
ship first
10-inch
class.
one.
I think it shipped first class because
I
it's
don't
not that
remember.
heavy.
Well, it's really light.
We only sold it
Some
$14.99.
Beanie Babies still sell for money.
Yeah, they do.
But you gotta know the tags and the beans inside and all that kind
Oh
of
yeah,
stuff.
here we
It's a
were.
whole nother...
This was our last big sale of the week. And weeks have gone by, I guess. Except
my sewing machine.
the Singer sewing machine. All right, I already talked about this. I told the whole story about how we didn't have enough money to buy it. It was $20. I said, "Oh, we'll take 15," and we're like, "Geez, we only have $13." And we were like, forget it, I guess, you know. And then we went to the car and we were like, "Do we want it?" Yeah, I guess we want it. So we had quarters and we paid in quarters. So anyway, that's the story of that. All right, that's it. Best sale of the week was this: the Swarovski crystal Christmas ornament, snowflake ornament with boxes and paperwork. And I've shown you a bunch of stuff. Hopefully, there's a few things in there that you'll come across and maybe decide to buy as long as it's not too expensive, and you'll be able to put it on eBay and make some money. Anyway, I am out of here. Goodbye.